everyone around the world from the beautiful studios at the Georgia Ports Authority in Savannah, Georgia. This is Centerpiece. I'm joined again by the notorious EAW, Ed Allison-Wright, from the beautiful island of Gibraltar. Ed, do you mind me calling you notorious EAW? I've been doing it, but you've never commented whether that's offensive to you or not. Is that okay?
I'm more than happy with that one, Scott. Don't you worry. And,
okay.
It's fantastic to be here. Thank you.
Great to have you. So this is the last time we're going to do the Centerpiece based on the newsletter. When Centerpiece is not going away that easily, but we're going to change the format.
And just to remind everyone that hopefully you've had a chance to read the newsletter from July 29th, where you might have seen a little teaser about our new look for the association's monthly e-newsletter. So it's getting that makeover that's going to start in October. And this Centerpiece pilot project is also going to get a little revamp.
So what we're going to do on this last newsletter, the last Centerpiece based on the newsletter, it's going to be a little lighthearted fun facts about our association and its members. And as summer winds down here in North America, wind down, it's like 96 degrees. I'm wearing a suit just because I'm so dedicated to the association of the Centerpiece.
I hope it's linen.
I'm not suffering. It's fine. But and what it was 95, 96. That's like 40 degrees in Celsius.
Yeah, mid 30s. Yeah.
So that's hot. But I want to thank everybody who's been involved with this. The members who've diligently been submitting their stories. A really very special thank goes to Chanel de Malanta for her hard work in preparing the stories for promotion and ensuring the news you've been waiting for is shared. So how's that sound, Ed? You want to do it that way? Is that good?
I'm more than happy, Scott, as always, to follow your lead. So it's a cracking start. The WTCA announced, let's start this off actually with this huge announcement. So the WTC announced that the World Trade Center Greater Philadelphia will host the 2026 Global Business Forum. So bravo to Thomas and his team for their impressive presentation to the board. We can't wait to be there. And before that, we have our Marseille Member Forum as well next year, and we also have the Marseille GBF, I should say, and the Member Forum in New York from October 27th to 29th this year. And like I said, that GBF in Marseille is also from April 6th to 9th in 2025. So mark your calendars for all those exciting events that we're putting on next year and this year.
Great. So it looks like we'll have plenty of opportunities to get the network together, and we're really lucky that we have such a vibrant organization that people are bidding to host these forums, and we get to see different parts of the globe and really experience this diversity of our association.
Absolutely, Scott. And then another fun fact for everyone, 4 new members became officially accredited in the last quarter. So you've got WTC KL, we call it, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, WTC Montevideo in Uruguay, WTC Taipei in Taiwan, and WTC Trente in the Netherlands. So congratulations to those 4. They join our existing accredited members. Since the newsletter, we can also add to that list that WTC Chennai in India has also added themselves to that list. There are another 13 that received their accreditation, such as World Trade Center Bengaluru, Bhubaneswar, Cyprus, Denver, Gibraltar, Metro Manila, Monterey, Mumbai, Noida, Santiago, Savannah.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Toronto and Trieste.
Way to go. Well, those 4 new ones, the leadership of those World Trade Centers are some of the most dynamic, fantastic people. And way to go, Ed, for Gibraltar being in there. Y'all deserve it.
Right back at you there with Savannah.
And then did you realize how many media uptakes we had? It's phenomenal. Chanel de Malanta at headquarters and the regional PR firms have been producing some stellar earned media. And one of the most impressive things is there was an article featuring our own Chairman John Drew, and President Modi of India retweeted this article with John Drew and is discussing the growth of the World Trade Centers in India, which is really a very fertile area for us. So that kind of blew me away.
Yeah, it's really impressive, Scott, and that's it's been a fantastic year for our sort of growth of the brand and the knowledge around the brand around the world. I mean, that potentially means an audience of 1.44 billion people seeing that.
Yeah, That's good. And everyone is going to comment on it, I'm sure, all 1.44 billion. But I also noticed an article in People Matters on the future of work and reimagining office spaces. And that was authored by you, Ed. And why was I not authoring that? That's what I do for a living. I design offices, and here you're getting all the credit.
Well, with it being the summer holidays, I thought I'd give you a break, Scott.
Thank you.
And that article was actually co-authored with our VP for Asia Pacific, Scott Wang. He was also featured in Asia Biz Today on strategic expansion of World Trade Centers in Asia Pacific, plus another on Malaysia's Mandani economies potential in the Airbus News, and on building smart cities, picked up by ET Edge Insight.
So they did Scott Wang as a co-author. You think there was a mistake? They meant to do Scott Center. We have so many Scotts in this organization. You can't swing a dead cat at the World Trade Center Association without hitting somebody named Scott. But you're right there. There are other fantastic media articles. One that I liked was Ahmed Tabui's op-ed on Africa's trade potential, and Robin van Puyenbroek's article in the Albanian News on World Trade Center Association's interest in boosting its presence in Germany. The work with the regional PR firms is definitely bearing fruit. And Ed, let's have some more dynamic facts about our dynamic membership.
Well, here's another one for you, Scott. So World Trade Center Bengaluru has been organizing an Indo-French talk series on doing business in France. They held their final episode with insights from experts, part of the Francophone initiative. It's lovely to see our members like WTC Rennes Bretagne, WTC Paris, and WTC Marseille collaborating with special guest Marie-Christine Ogli. Last year, Nicolas from World Trade Center Rennes put a lot of effort into organising a delegation to attend the GBF in Bengaluru. So now the tables have turned, and that is reciprocity in action.
Yeah, it's a perfect example, Ed, of the value of the association.
Quite right, Scott. There are loads of other great articles from the Asia Pacific region in the newsletter. So if you missed it, I encourage you to check that out. If you move to Europe, we've also got an article from World Trade Center Cyprus highlighting the importance of the film industry for their local economy. Did you know one of the top movies on Netflix starring singer-actor Harry Connick Jr. Was filmed in Cyprus, and that's called Find Me Falling.
I did not know that. And as a matter of fact, I did not even know that Harry Connick Jr. was an actor. I thought he was a musician. But it's a brilliant way to showcase the region. Cyprus is shining in all its glory. Maybe this movie will do for Cyprus which Forrest Gump did for Savannah. So it's a very, very impressive island.
Absolutely, Scott. So World Trade Center Cyprus is collaborating with Invest Cyprus, which we met during the European regional meeting, to ensure that the film industry is appreciated for its economic contributions. When stakeholders like Invest Cyprus, local World Trade Centers, government agencies work together, you really do get outstanding results, and that's irrespective of jurisdiction. It's a fabulous way to promote tourism, business, investment attraction. So well done, Cyprus. The movie is a light-hearted story with some fun twists and perfect for a Friday night relaxing at home.
So lighthearted. So I'm assuming that Moran from World Trade Center Cyprus does have a part in that movie.
Of course.
I will definitely watch if he's in there. I will watch all of his work. But anyhow, staying in Europe, there's a great follow-up to the Global Business Forum held in Accra, Ghana in 2023. I understand Accra is not in Europe, but WTC Trade Day is holding a conference in October on research and capacity building with African countries, G7. The event, alongside the big Science Business Forum, will highlight Italy's commitment to cooperation with African nations through the Maite Plan for Africa. It's featuring prominent figures. The conference will emphasize the critical role of scientific progress in global development.
Yeah, well, I mean, I look forward to seeing how that really important event unfolds. If we head over to Latin America, it's exciting to see that there's an article from World Trade Center Punta del Este Free Zone. That's another project involving our own Ignacio Del, whose experience with World Trade Center Montevideo Free Zone will surely be a supportive support to this new venture. So good luck, Ignacio. It's planned in a prime location in the heart of Avenida Golero. I hope that I've pronounced that well and I haven't butchered it. And that's in Punta del Este, just meters from the yacht marina and 20 minutes from La Laguna Airport. It looks like an inauguration is set hopefully for the spring in 2025. So I love seeing these dreams turn into reality.
Maybe we could do a centerpiece from there. But on to the Middle East and Africa section of the newsletter. WTC Algiers organized the first ever Qualidays. It's an international event focused on quality, competitiveness, and durability. Ahmed and his team are doing a fantastic job. Ahmed is just the best. Earlier in his career, Ahmed gained a positive reputation, leading to his recruitment by the Minister of Commerce to establish the Algerian Center for Quality Control and Packaging. I think the acronym for that is CAQUE. Well, it's CACQE. You pronounce it at home the best you can. It's great to see him continue to lead groundbreaking initiatives. The Qualidays were held in June, and from what I hear, it was a huge success.
And then with your attempts, please send them into Centerpiece, and we'll play them the next time.
Send a video pronouncing that word, and we'll play it on the next Centerpiece.
Indeed. It's fantastic to see that such a diversity of events, collaborations, trade missions, new projects, and even some clever real estate plays from our members. I'm sure you'll all get a kick out of the article from World Trade Center Greater Philadelphia.
The ice cream story. So everybody thinks Philadelphia is famous for its cheesecake, not cheesecake, but its cheese steak sandwich. But ice cream's got a big part. There's a story of Bassett's Ice Cream, and it was founded by Louis Dubois Bassett in 1861, shortly after I was born. But the company has gone from a humble farm operation in Salem, New Jersey, to an international brand with currently scoops in China, Taiwan, and South Korea. In the article, Alex Strange, the current executive vice president and the great-grandson of Monsieur Louis Dubois Bassett, yes, that's a lot of greats, is keeping the family tradition alive. He's juggling day-to-day operations and global expansion, all while serving customers behind the ice cream counter at the Reading Terminal Market. That's a cool way to stay grounded.
Yeah, and I think, you know what, you might well have just come up with the new food, the ice cream steak. I'm going to keep you to that. I want to try that in Greater Philadelphia. I loved Alex's quote, even with everything we have to manage, I still start my day at the store, engaging with customers. I love ice cream. It's fun.
Fun and creative is definitely the theme of this edition. The latter part of this newsletter is packed with more exciting updates, like the dynamic Carla Stone from WTC Delaware being appointed to the 2024-2025 EXIM Council on Advancing Women in Business. She sure deserves it. She's great. A big welcome to Mariah Oke-Thomas, the new coordinator of WTC Kansas City. Did you catch the story from WTC Savannah about the new Irish pub, Wexford Savannah Irish pub? We have a very strong program called Trade Bridge, Savannah does, with the city of Wexford, Ireland, and maybe we could trade some of our Southern fried chicken for their Irish whiskey. But again, it's not just Irish whiskey. The Irish gin is remarkable. So just like you think that Philadelphia only has ice cream steaks, people think Ireland only has Irish whiskey, but the gin there they're producing is fantastic.
Brilliant. I was wondering if you'd bring those items up, Scott, as it was a dead cert. World Trade Center Vancouver just wrapped up another cohort of Trade Accelerator Program. With trade being a cornerstone activity for our association, this program is geared at helping businesses get prepared to enter new markets. And did you also hear about the ninth Global Economic Summit on Fintech hosted by World Trade Center Mumbai? VJ really pulled off a stellar event there, attracting some of the biggest names in the political sector and the industry. So big congratulations to VJ over in Mumbai.
That is how VJ rolls all the time. He's always got the heavy hitters. So it's truly inspiring to see all the initiatives our members are leading and participating in, whether it's organizing events or attending major conferences and exhibitions like the upcoming UFI meetings, UNIDO or UNCTAD events, or trade shows like Munich Expo Real in November and Cargo Logistica America in October. Our members are at the forefront.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm quite aware of Expo Real in Munich. We'll probably attend that one as well as probably MIPIM in the spring, both very key property events. And since it's a really prominent show and real estate based, it should be an important pillar for our association in terms of attending it. So I'm hoping to see many of our current and future members at that event. And there's loads of opportunities to learn, network, and be part of something much bigger And that's all about what sort of our community is like within the WTCA.
That's well said, Ed. And on that note, a huge, huge thank you to everyone who has faithfully, or even occasionally, submitted stories to this newsletter. We're all looking forward to the new e-newsletter format planned to be launched in the autumn, and I can't wait to see it. Stay tuned. And wherever you are in the world, good night, good morning, good afternoon, and here's to many more great moments. Thanks, Ed.
Ciao. Ciao.